I think Jey Uso wins the world title.
Previously on the Mike Knoxxx Show.
I saw a post, and I copied it and shared it. And just why I kind of talked about it a little bit as well. Corey finished his story for his daddy. Why not Jay for Uncle Rikishi? Uncle Rikishi never had the title, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Dusty Rhodes is why I got into pro wrestling. That bastard racist is why I stayed.
On their feet, on a mirror. Oh, what the?
But fuck them, all right? Next to Roman Reigns, you got to go back to the pandemic era when main event Uso was made. He wasn't supposed to be the one. I'm not even saying Jimmy was supposed to be the one. But Big Jim with the big toe, I was a fan more of. When it came into the SmackDown Penitentiary and they would do their little skits because the battle rap and shit was getting popping at that time.
Turn around for the Usos. I'm talking about we went from face paint to snapbacks. We went from rainbow colors to white and black. We went from wrestling tights to the all whites. We went from, they might be all right. To yeah. We had match of the night.
Jim having to come out and help being the big brother and all that kind of stuff, the big older twin. It worked for him. Breaking apart for Roman, it worked. He is a true baby face. And they're hard to come by in wrestling.
Lose it, bite my tongue for no one. I put you on blast. So all the news channels, y'all can kiss my ass. Another YouTuber, Google me, turn it up and play it.
Drums, please.
Viewers may find the following video disturbing.
This ain't nothing but healthy conversation.
Yeah. Perfect Plex Radio. We about to go live on him. Mike Knoxxx. That's with 3 X's because he's hardcore. Are y'all ready? We about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go! At the money, now you're all what you getting in. Perfect Plex Radio, got them listening. Mike Knoxxx, from Cena to The Rock, or whatever wrestler is hot. News and interviews, it's a one-stop shop. Matter of fact, let me give you more choices. You could call in and be the voice with the voiceless. So what you waiting on? Let's get it cracking. Let's talk wrestling, that's enough rapping. Perfect Plex Radio. Simply, we about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go!
Let's go! And where are we going? We're going on the road to the Royal Rumble. Starting this Saturday night, people, the road that means the countdown that begins goes to WrestleMania starts this Saturday. But guess what comes first, y'all? Or after that? It doesn't matter. It's time for Jalen Hurts to finish the story for my Philadelphia Eagles. If it was okay for Cody, y'all call him Raheem, Boo, Rhodes, then it's okay for Jalen. Hurts to finish his story, y'all. Welcome to the Mike Knoxxx Show here on Unpopular Review Wrestling. I am your host, Mike Knoxxx. That is Honey B. I'm not sure if she's stuck on the screen. Oh, there she go. Or she looking down at her phone. What's going on, girl?
My bad. I was stuck in the conversation. Hey, everybody.
Welcome back to the show. Smile a lot. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm here to talk about wrestling.
She's time here to talk about wrestling. That's what they call it. That wrestling right there. That's that wrestling. Look, today, my wife and I had a tire issue, and I got on my chalk line WrestleMania jacket, Vaughn, from WrestleMania last year. And the guy's like, yeah, I do your tire for you for that jacket. I said, no. I said, I can tell you where to get it. He didn't ask me where to get it from. If you want to know, it's called chalkline.com, y'all. They support me. You should support them because, damn it, they got the best gear in the business. I don't care if it's NFL. I don't care if it's wrestling. I don't care if it's Marvel or they don't have DC yet. Damn it. Get your DC shit up there, Chalkline. But other than that, they are here. But we're here to talk professional wrestling, or as someone like to call it, sports entertainment, Honey B. Let's talk about it. Saturday night's main event came again. You know, normally I wear my heart on my sleeve, you know, my knocks of the weeks and all that good stuff, but not this week. So before we begin again, let me go ahead and do the particulars. And the particulars go as follows. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so we go live. You know we're live. Don't be out there like the Zack Snyder verse complaining and bitching complaining about how the Superman teaser looked yesterday. Y'all just bitch about everything. I'm quite sure. Could you get laid today without plenty of fish? Could you last long without a honey pack? Y'all suck. Anywho, I digress. If you want to find out where you can find us at, the links are in the bio. Comment below, let us know. And also, we subscribe to our Patreon page as well. We're live here on Unpopular Review Wrestling. We're on live on the Mike Knoxxx Show, both YouTube channels as well as Facebook, Twitter, and all your social media platforms. And while you're out there following Mike Knoxxx, while you're out there following Honeybee, make sure you follow my Ayatollahs, to the rock and rollers, to the stars and quasars and all that good shit. My man 301 King Von Jr., the Victorious Ones podcast, holding me down backstage for a decade. That man did a bit, y'all. So what's your excuse? Check in, get locked in, get tuned in. Tell a friend you tune into the show for the intelligent wrestling fan and what's going on out there, everybody. Listen, Saturday night's main event took place this past Saturday. And you know, some would say, Honeybee, after last week's show, I titled it Jay wins the world title. Let me just say this to people. Come in. Look at my face. Look at my face. I knew he wasn't going to win. That don't mean I didn't want him to. I didn't think he should win. Okay, if I had to bet, I even said last week, remember when I said I wouldn't put money on it. You know, I wouldn't put money on it, but I'd have put more money on that than Notre Dame winning, which they didn't win. That's okay. My other team will get it done. F you, Patty Mahomes. Okay, nobody likes Kermit the Frog no more anyway. Okay, Miss Piggy even left you. All right. So, but yeah, I thought Jey Uso should have won. So let's talk about that real fast if you can. Saturday night main event. It took place in San Antonio, Texas, by the way. Okay, let's start off with this match here. I'm going to start with you on this one, Honeybee. What you think about Rhea Bloody Ripley taking on Queen Nia Jax? What do you think about this match? So,
number one, I knew Nia wasn't going to win because it's Rhea Ripley. That's one. Two, I thought it was a good match, though. I don't know. Something about Nia has been making me laugh a little bit. Ever since she's gotten back, yes, I feel like because she's been more trying to be on the safe side, her matches seem slow. Like her reactions to everything seem slow, or she's a little too careful. Like she's not really going for it at the moment. Like you can really see her, calling her matches and everything. Like she's taking her time and like, you know, calling the match. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like she has to be safe or whatever. She's just not taking it all the way there like she used to back then. So I like Nia. I'm still a fan of her. I just wish, I don't know. It just feels like she's just been on reserve mode lately, you know?
And that's how you took this match? Because I took it, quite frankly, the opposite way. I really did, right?
Like I said, it was a good match. I just, her timing and her reactions for everything is, it was like, Like she you can see the build up to it.
I love you, Michaela, but your girl sucks. Rhea Ripley sucks. We want to get on wrestlers years ago until this day about my girl Queen Nia Jax not selling, not doing this. At what point in this match when Nia Jax was whooping her ass did Rhea Bloody Ripley sell a move? She had a leg jump off the top rope. She didn't sell. She had the bonsai. Didn't sell. But yet they raised her hand in victory. And this horrible point, I can't say horrible. We all love this pin that she does to women and all that kind of stuff. I just know if I was a man, you wouldn't be pinning me like this. All right. That's all I'm going to say. But Rhea Ripley no-sells a top rope leg drop. And the Alligator, she doesn't get back up from it. And then folds up Nia Jax like this after just hitting three moves. But this is your champion. This is your champion. Right here, Rhea Bloody Ripley. Go figure. Listen, here's the thing about people, right? I just say about men, but I can't say that no more. Right? Because men and women now all freaky deaky and nasty. Okay. Tell me, other than the fact of you seeing her tits and ass, what has Rhea Ripley done lately?
Well, she injured, so
before Before she was injured, what did she do? Just look good being bloody freaking Ripley. Her run has been trash. I don't know whose run's worse, hers or Gunther's. I try to be nice about wrestling, right? Because the WWE fan base, right, the supermarks, right, of the WWE, they take this shit personal, right?
Of course.
And I used to be accused, Vaughn. You remember, Vaughn, when we used to have like tens of thousands of people listening? They'd be like, oh, you get paid from WWE. WWE pays you to. They don't pay me shit. I've talked about WWE from the day Mike Knoxxx ever stepped foot on Mike Knoxxx Show, which is back then called Perplex Talk Radio. Shit, we had so many damn hosts, Vaughn. You know what? Fuck them all. All right? I love you, though. But fuck them all, just like Hulk Hogan. Oh, shit, I said his name, Vaughn. Come on. When I say his name, you already know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to play that terrible clip. Where's it at? Come on. We're gonna rewind this back. Just like Hulk Hogan.
On their feet. On a man. Oh, what the?
I just had to do it, okay? But no, moving on. Don't spend too much time on Saturday night. Trash event. Yeah, it was trash, y'all. It was absolute trash. It had a couple of good spots in it, and that was it. All right, and let's focus on here, right here, Braun Breaker. Now, I'm going to use Braun as an example because for it to set you up later. If you know anything about basketball, I'm going to throw you an alley, and I hope you catch the oop, okay? Braun Breaker comes from that horrible brand of NXT that was trash, but it had a few good stars in it. Him being one of them. The other one being Carmelo Hayes. Put a pin in the meter right there. So we get this whole Sheamus, and I never won the Intercontinental title, and everybody says I should win it so I can win my belts. And can y'all stop crying? Right? Can y'all stop bitching and moaning? Can you do me a favor? You always say they're shoving it down my throat. Well, you know what? I'm tired of getting kicked. We're telling me that Sheamus should be Intercontinental champion. Why? Because he's Sheamus? Of course, that's why he should win it. But guess what? He ain't gonna win it. You know why? Because Braun Breaker is their future, right? At least not right now, right? He just comes up on the roster. I think Katie asked in our chat, how long was Braun Breaker on the main roster before he won title? Less than 30 days.
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
Less than 30 days, Braun Breaker. This match was okay. I mean, it's Sheamus in it. It wasn't a bad match. It's always going to be a banger. And I'm a Sheamus mark. I've been a Sheamus mark from the beginning when people didn't like Sheamus. Back in his King of the Ring stage when he had the unique head garment piece. I've always loved Sheamus. He's a constant, somebody you can count on to give you a banger of a match, as he would say. But this right here backstage, come on. This is beneath you, Sheamus. But it's okay. I digress. Then we get to the only part of Saturday Night Main Event that was intriguing, that was entertaining, that was worth my ass sitting up here for 2 hours on NBC that I had to go to the cock to watch it because on NBC it kept wanting to come through in English and in Spanish.
They didn't fix it for you?
They never fixed mine. If they did, I don't know. Within them first 8 minutes,
it fixed after that second commercial break.
That was terrible. I just couldn't take it. I thought my chat I hit the SAP button, the SAP button.
I did. I'm like, what is going on with my phone?
What was that about? Before I go, I'm sorry. What did you think about this match between Sheamus and Braun Breaker?
I thought it was a good match. I need Sheamus to win this title. So I knew he wasn't going to win it that night, but within the next few months, whatever, either Royal Rumble, whether it be Elimination
Royal
Chamber.
Rumble, they got 4 matches. 5 technically counting the 2 out of 3 false match. Triple H booking it just sucks again.
Well, then it has to be Elimination Chamber or freaking
probably a Raw on Netflix.
Or it could be Raw, but he has to win within the next few months because Sheamus is he's gonna retire soon. I can feel it.
Retire soon.
I can feel it, and if he don't, good. But it'd be crazy if they don't give him the title. So,
at this point, they're going to give it to him. It's like the biggest kept secret that it's not a kept secret. Eventually, because this is what wrestling does, he's going to win. Why? Yeah. Because they're making a big deal about him not winning the title. Moving on from that, like I said, the only part of the night that I actually enjoyed, of course, my favorite wrestler of all time. Here goes something that's another true story, y'all, because I'm not afraid to embarrass myself. All right. Long time ago at a house show. No, it wasn't a house show, was it? No, it was the Royal Rumble back when Goldberg, so this is before WrestleMania 20, I believe. Help me out on my dates. Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, and it was in that Royal Rumble together. And and so when Shawn Michaels and Triple H had that street fight, and they both left on stretchers, right? So we're at that time we're in the FU Center in Philadelphia watching this match, and Shawn Michaels comes out, and I just start, and my boy goes, Don't you ever do that again. Well, guess what happened on Saturday? I did it again. And my kids looked at me like, what the F is wrong with my father? Okay, if they can cuss in front of me, because my youngest son be cussing. He think he's slick when he put it again. I didn't say shit. I said shit. You didn't, boy. I heard you clear as day say shit. Okay, so I'm singing the whole song, and my daughter shouldn't be looking at me crazy, right? Michaela Wonders, y'all, who K O yeah. Every Cody time comes out, she's singing every single theme song. She sings every song. I want to do my Sami Zayn for Michaela. She sings every single theme song she sings. So if I want to sing Shawn Michaels' theme song and shake my ass and say, I'm just a sexy Knox, I'm not your softcore. I'm with 3 X's because I'm hardcore. I'm just a sexy Knox. And I can say that if I want to.
Oh,
okay?
Man.
don't be laughing at me, honeybee. You stop that now. Okay, because what I just did is flat out. Some.
I just wish I had the creativity that some people have to just make up songs like that.
Everybody knows I stole that from Booker T. I'm just a Booker T. That's one of the greatest Booker T moments of all time. But this right here, I know more than likely Kevin Owens doesn't win the title. I pray that he actually wins the title. Well, I shouldn't say I pray. If I didn't pray for the Eagles yesterday, which I almost did, my wife came to me and she said, babe, are you praying? I said, I can't find it in me to pray for a football game that has nothing to do with me. Like, I actually thought about it. Like, I was so confidently nervous about the Eagles winning. Like, I knew they would win, but it's a divisional matchup, so you kind of get scared. I tell y'all right here and right now, hashtag bet that is what Mike used to do when he was on Fox Sports. Guess what? The Eagles will beat the Chiefs by at least 10 or more points in the Super Bowl. Book it. Book it. That team cannot beat this Eagles team. There it is. Okay, but as much as I know that's going to happen, I know that Kevin Owens deserves his T-shirt game alone deserves to win this title at this Royal Rumble.
Absolutely.
Honeybee, what you think about this segment? And now let's just that. Cody.
I thought it was good. I like Kevin. I like Evil Kevin. Evil Kevin right now has actually been very entertaining, and he has a lot of points that, you can't even be like, he's just running his mouth. No, Evil Kevin is actually worth listening to. And then, like you said, all his shirts, that Naomi shirt he put on was
on Friday. Yes.
Yes. I'm like, whose shirt is that? Naomi. And I thought about it. I'm like, oh, Kevin has to win within the next few months. He's got to win the title, or this whole thing would be like a waste. And I don't want him to go through that. I agree with you on this one. Even if he loses it immediately afterwards,
that's my point.
That's fine. That's fine. But he can at least say, I won the title. I did this. I did that. Y'all got to do whatever y'all got to do to come and beat my ass, take this off me, and everybody come and jump his ass. I think that would be great. Like, that would perfect. Be great. That would be great.
Just as much as it was great that Cody, they had that little fallout there, of course, for the titles. We knew that Kevin Owens was going to sneak them because, what contract sign does it end in fisticuffs, as they say? He goes to swing on the greatest of all time, Shawn Michaels, and look at that extension. Sorry, Young Sucks. You could never do this, Young Sucks. You see that extension from that old man with the balding hair? You see this man? This man, Shawn Michaels. Hey, I'm sorry, Taker fans, who's happy he's on the cover of WWE 2K. I don't give a fuck about Undertaker. I'm going to say it again. I don't give a fuck about Undertaker. Okay? Shawn Michaels should be on the goddamn cover of WWE 2K25 because look at that super kick. Okay? I said it. Comment below. Let Mike Knoxxx know what you're thinking. All right? But look at the shirts game, right? First, he has the son of a Canadian technician shirt, making fun of the son of a plumber shirt, right? You already said about the Naomi shirt he wore against Big Jim. I want him on Saturday to come out in a Stardust outfit. That's what I want. Yeah. I need him in a Stardust outfit because it's something close to it, right? Like, I loved it. I loved it. And again, so was there 4 matches? Yeah, there were 4 matches plus that. So so let me just say this, Triple H fans, which I am, which is so fucking weird. I am a Triple H mark, but it's like when you tell your child or your friend to not do something and they go do it anyway. You're just disappointed. I'm disappointed in Triple H because your booking is absolute dog shit. Absolute dog shit is your booking. But when he does something right, he does it right. And I would say that this is one of the things he's done right. But did he? Did he? I don't like to steal people's shit. Y'all know that stuff all the time. So I always say I got that from Nietzsche, right? If you know what Nietzsche, if you don't know what Nietzsche is, go watch Coming to America. You understand who the hell Nietzsche is, okay? So in the words of Nietzsche, you just completely, in my opinion, don't like it, comment below, let me know. You buried Braun Strowman. You just buried Braun Strowman. Don't ever give me a moniker of monster versus monster again, okay? Because my man, okay, Bronson Reed whooped his ass. Not like this. Nah, he got up and walked away from that shit. He actually got back in the ring before Bronson
I was going
did.
to say, is it because he didn't get up? But okay, yeah.
Okay, but this match, should I say the words in the words of AJ Styles, was phenomenal on Saturday night from the Jacob Fatu perspective. So I asked the question. So I want you guys to ask this question for me, guys. Comment below. Let us know, is Jacob Fatu, Honeybee, the most over man in professional wrestling?
Give me another example of what you mean by over, because in my opinion, no.
What do you think over means? Let me ask you that first. Let me kind of.
You think he's being pushed more?
Yeah, no, over meaning, you know, how we think of Roman. Roman's the biggest star in the business. Cody's over. He has that fan base. Kevin Owens over with certain people, if not for just the t-shirt game, right? Right now, I would say Rhea Ripley's over. The crowd loves her. Over is when the crowd and the fan base truly just loves you to a point of no return. At this point of no return. Is he the biggest? Is he the most over male in wrestling today?
Not the biggest, but he's one of them.
Okay.
Roman's still up there. But Jacob is top 5 at what he's been doing lately. And I wasn't surprised that he won this match. How I was surprised that it ended, yes. I wasn't expecting that. But I did expect him to win. So as far as over, yeah, a lot of people like Jacob. They'd rather see Jacob, you know, go against the big guys like this than Braun go against, you know.
Well, first of all, Braun should be. This is just my opinion, and we're going to be joined by Raw's on Vincent LaSpada from LaSpaza's. If you live in Orlando area and you're not eating LaSpaza's food, then you're just an idiot. Okay, I'm just saying this is not no cheap pop because he's a friend of the network. I'm saying this because I like good fucking food. Okay, to the point that he would get on my nerve when on Sundays I would call him and he would go, "You love that turkey, don't you?" "Yes, you got good fucking turkey. Leave me alone." Okay, just we gonna bring him home momentarily. But in this match, Braun to me shouldn't be in wrestling anymore. When he first came back, I didn't understand it. He wasn't missed. I'm not saying Braun had his moment. There's always a giant moment in the WWE. I think his has passed. He's been there against the Kanes and the Cenas and those guys. Yeah. And I always say, you bring back a veteran. I guess at this point you can look at him as being a veteran to get the other guys over. Okay. But he didn't sell the hip attacks in the corner. He didn't sell not a single one of them. He did
after he scooted himself up off the.
If you watch what they did, Honeybee, no. If you watch what they did repeatedly, they turned that fucking camera every time. Oh, no, you can't see that one. Can't see that one. Can't fit to see that. See that one. They kept turning the camera.
The first few you saw.
Okay, not for me watching on the cock. I ain't seen none of that shit. I ain't seen none of that shit.
Oh, yeah, I was still watching on NBC.
See, that's the problem. Let me go ahead and bring in Vincent LaSpada here of SmackDown fame. Give me 1 second here. Get these things to coming together right now over me. What's going on, Vincent? How you doing, buddy?
Should have said, "Come together, Eagles win." By the way,
what's flocking around your neighborhood, Vincent?
We got to give them a EAGLES.
Hold on, you spelled it right, right? Not like the mayor. You didn't spell like the mayor, did you?
Man. I'm so hyped for this. I tell you what, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little nervous going in to the game with the Redskins, just a little bit. But I tell you what, after we started pulling away, like that bus was pulling away when you were late for school and you were eating on the couch and you were like, "Hey, wait a minute, wait for me." That's what we did for the Redskins. Those guys were back in the locker room playing Xbox, eating pizza, and we were on the field doing we were in the snow with the birds. Oh man, it was great.
Except for the Redskins died a long time ago. They're the Commanders now.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, Commanders.
But we're talking Jacob Fatu and Saturday night's main event. I asked Honeybee, is Jacob Fatu, Vince, the most over man right now in the fan base of professional wrestling?
I'm gonna tell you what. I've followed Jacob Fatu for a while. MLW, he was in there for a while. He did great. And I love when he came over to WWE because MLW builds stars and they let them create what they want. And then I'm so glad you're seeing MJF go to AEW. You got Jacob Fatu coming over to WWE. Yeah, I think he's over. I think I do think when he came in, I think he had a little bit of a rough bump. He got hurt. I don't think at first he was fitting in line with what was going on, but I feel like he's getting his bearings. I feel like he's jumping on board with the buses. This match with him and Braun Strowman was just on the part of Braun Strowman. This was just god awful. I don't understand why they bring this man back. He, like you said before, I was listening. He doesn't sell anything. There's a reason why Braun Strowman isn't in a title chase or even in the main event. There's a reason why. And I don't understand why WWE keeps doing this. They're bringing back stars because they feel bad for having to let them go the cut. And this is one of them. He's not a bad wrestler. He just does not know how to sell. I don't know what else to say.
No, but this Jacob Fatu to me right now, guys, I think he might be the most over guy in wrestling. Like, and again, I know I'm saying that against what you were saying.
Jay.
Of course. Besides Jay, absolutely. Besides Jay, Roman. So let me rephrase that. Okay, most up and coming over wrestler there is. When I say up and coming, because yes, you may have known it from MLW. Right, but let's speak about the WWE fan base. Right, I always like to go when there's whenever your co-host this evening will be on and he's talking about wrestling, people get mad because it says he won't give the Motor City Machine Bums any chance and things like that, as he refers to them as. They have a fan base, right? WWE fan base is different, so WWE fans look at wrestling from a perspective that's different. They're going to run this back between Jacob and Braun. I hope not. Okay, because the way Braun got his ass bloodied on Saturday, he shouldn't even have a chance of winning it back. Personally, that's just my opinion. But when you look at this guy, look at the way that they're promoting him, right? He comes out with the lay on Saturday. He's been doing the rapping backstage where he comes out dropping bars. You don't have to pick up the Hennessy and the Newports no more. This ain't MLW. This is where the big boys play. Oh shit, I would say WCW, but they bought that. So this is where the big boys play, the WWE. And I think he's a shining true color coming through. Moving on to Saturday night's main event. Let me just say this. The bullshit that is Gunther needs to stop. Couple of weeks ago, bad guy Jack from the NXT crew said, Mike Knoxxx, I don't understand. You like these old school guys. Listen, what's old school? The man does 3 moves: a chop, a drop kick. Y'all see the pictures. I'll make sure I do them right. A chop, a drop kick. Oh, wait. There was an Uso splash because, Jay don't have that many moves either. Okay, just so I keep it. I'm just keeping it real. Okay. I'm just keeping it real. Oh shit!
Versus 3.
He did a belly to back suplex. Oh shit! I forgot where that move come from. Right? Oh, and he does a flying knee. That's all he does. Right? But we supposed to like him. Why? Because the internet tells me I'm supposed to, honeybee. Because he's tall. Because he worked on. Because he once was fat and now he's not. I'm not saying he's a terrible talent. I'm not saying that. But this whole ring general shit, he's not a better in-ring wrestler than Randy Orton. If anybody, I know we couldn't give Randy Orton another name, and he said the Viper, the Legend Killer. Oh, but that's a ring general, is Randy Orton. Okay? I can name somebody that he is not a ring general. I'm over Gunther. I'm over him being champion. You had a chance, WWE, to put, I asked with Jacob Fatu, the most over wrestler. I should have renamed that as being up and coming. The most over man in wrestling, not Cody Rhodes, not Roman Reigns, not Swerve Strickland, is Jay fucking Uso. You had a chance. He don't have to keep the belt long to finish the story the way that you let Dusty Rose's son, Cody, finish the story. Uncle Rikishi, y'all want to say, why you call on the man Uncle Rikishi? Because I got ties like that, all right? When you can pick up the phone, then get out my face, okay? So, Finish the story. You had a chance to put Jey Uso over, and you do this shit again. You do this shit to me, Honeybee. Your take on this match and the travesty that was Saturday Night Main Event.
No heat. No, I knew he wasn't gonna win. I just, one of those matches is just like, hey, you got to get the champion, because I'm sure they kind of felt bad for not putting him on the first night of Raw. So this was their, hey, we're going to give you a match, and here you go. We're going to give you Jay again it was good, but like I said, I wish I want Jay to win. One of these days, he's gonna win. He gonna win. Sheamus is gonna win. Fucking John Cena's gonna win all of them. Fucking, they might be nice and give Seth Rollins a win. I know CM Punk is gonna probably win something. They might give Drew something. Kevin has to get something. Like, it's a long list of people that have to at least touch the title and then pass it on. It's okay if we go back to that. I am okay if we start passing the title back around, because these whole longevity title reigns are starting to become boring, and you're obviously not having the proper storylines to keep them going. So make new ones by getting new champions. Why not?
Let me answer George's statement, Vinny, before I get you in here. Saturday Night's Main Event was awesome. What was you watching? Let me just say this, George. Everything's subjective. Okay. If you enjoyed it, that's great. I have nothing against you enjoying it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I did not. Again, I thought Rhea Ripley didn't sell shit to Nia Jax, but the fact that she won, we knew she was going to win. Okay. I knew Jay was going to lose to Gunther. I just don't, I can't say all the matches were awesome. I think that's a big misnomer in professional wrestling now. So everything is, that's so awesome. Everything ain't so fucking awesome. Some shit is completely Reggie. Right? I'm trying to use the word mid. Everybody says mid. No, some shit is just fucking straight out Reggie. Okay? After the first Saturday Main Event that came back, and majority of the fans were disappointed. Guess what? Again, the majority of the fans are disappointed. Just like the majority of the fans don't want to see the Chiefs versus the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Oh, well, you're going to get it. Right? Oh, well, I'm not going to stop watching it, George. It's just, for me, it wasn't entertaining. Other than Cody and them, and other than Braun and them. Two of the 5 events were awesome to me. Okay. Who you talking to, Honeybee? Hi.
No, it's not talking. I was like, I should put on a jersey of mine, but I'm probably going to make y'all mad. So I'll wait.
What's that? What's that? Cowgirl?
I got 2 options. Oh, no.
I want to see a commercial break. You have to put that on. Vinny, what's your take on this match between Gunther and Jay, who did not get the win, Yeet Uso?
Before I get into that, I don't understand why they've gone back on doing factions in WWE. I feel like Imperium was a great faction. I feel like you had 3 great people that worked together. So pulling these guys apart and making Gunther a heavyweight champion, and then the other 2 guys are kind of sitting on the sidelines. You got one that's, he's trying, he really is, but Gunther is taking over. And what I don't really understand is the fact that, like you said, this guy has so much potential. He's a big guy in the ring, and he sticks with just a couple moves. And if it's not a couple moves, they bore you with about 5 to 6 minutes of this guy putting somebody in a sleeper hold or some kind of move on the ground, and they're wrestling, hugging. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something on the ground. And on the other hand, you got Jey Uso. This guy is so over. I mean, every time you see a picture or a video of the arena, everybody's doing this. I mean, there's not a damn fan out there that's not doing it. They ain't doing it for Gunther. So my thing is, why are we letting, just like you said, Honeybee, why are we letting these guys have reign for these titles for 6, 7, 3, 10, 15 year plus?
Did you just put on a Succaneers jersey?
Succaneers.
The Succaneers? I mean, granted, that team historically got our number. Like, I hate to say
they always beat us in Tampa. They always
fucking beat us. I can't. And hold on now. First of all, I'm finna rip her. I'm finna rip her to shreds, Benny. I'm finna rip her to shreds. You from Chicago, girl? What the fuck?
Clearly, you like
wherever Tom Brady goes,
Chicago
you go.
Teams. No,
Chicago teams. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. It's been a mistake. We just lost Honeybee off the program. We just lost Honeybee off the show. She has been replaced by Vincent Laspada of the Spadas. Get your ass back in here.
Any good? The Bears are horrible.
First of all, what you mean they never been any good? Just because you ain't seen no championship. I saw them win a Super Bowl in 1985. They have the greatest team in the history of football.
All the talent we have, we can't win one.
It's better than being Detroit. It's better than being the Browns.
I agree, but still, we're Chicago. We're near the top.
The Bulls, you can't like the Bulls. They had 6. Michael Jordan's the greatest of all time. This is what's wrong with you young folks. This is your young folks. You young people don't know shit about struggle. You know nothing about struggle. I've been a Cubs fan my whole life. It took 100 and some years to win a championship. Real fans stay. Real fans stay. It's your city. When those teams win a championship, they don't say, "Oh, Honeybee, we love our fans in Chicago." And
no, they don't. Finally,
about get the fuck out. We're gonna move on, y'all, because she got my blood boiling. Fuck you, Chicago, and doing it. You mother put on a goddamn Packers jersey. You get my blood boiling. Okay, I'm sorry.
That would be horrible if I did that.
It would be. Honorable mention right now. I gotta say this, and Vinny's here. And damn, Vinny, you come on the Mike Knoxxx Show about 3 times a year average about that. And that's when you come. You seem to come when I'm really mad about something. I complained earlier about the terrible booking. Remember I was going to give that alley to catch that oop? Honorable mention this week, Vaughn. Triple H has no black male representation that's doing a fucking thing. I had a fan say to me, "What do you mean, Mike Knoxxx? Bianca Belair and Naomi." No offense. No offense. I'm gonna say it one more time. For my Caucasians who from on the Caucasus. Damn. Okay, they've never had a problem with our black women. You know why? Boots and hoes. I gotta have me my boots and hoes. Okay, they never had a problem with that. But Street Profits, where the fuck they at? Apollo. He's over. In the words of the executive consultant, Carmelo Hayes right now is going to go down in history for being the biggest jobber in the history of the company. Yeah. He's your number one pick, and all he does is look up at the stars because his back's always on the mat. Yeah. But you get Braun Strowman. You brought over terrible, and I mean terrible, Damian Priest. That's supposed to move the needle? Oh, hell no. Okay? Carmelo Hayes needs to get over Triple H. You're fucking tripping. And for everybody who want to sit here and continue, I don't care what that man did in his private life. I'm talking about Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I don't give a fuck. Okay? And you shouldn't give a fuck what he did in his private life. If they want to do some nasty, freaky shit, that's their damn business. Okay? But that man, when it came to wrestling, he knew his shit. And yes, I'm not saying he didn't fuck up. And he didn't become getting out of touch. But that man, Triple H, let Bobby Lashley walk from that company. This man has not yet still pulled the trigger on the Street Profits. And you got a young up-and-coming talent who on NXT had every single thing given to him the same way you gave it to Braun Breaker. Oh shit, my bad. Braun Breaker got a pedigree of his family being in wrestling. And Carmelo Hayes does not. Oh, shit, it's all fucked up.
One without the other isn't any good. Oh, I knew he was going to do that.
That's how I feel about how y'all did Carmelo Hayes. Just fucking dirty. Nothing for y'all to talk about. That was a Mike Knoxxx thing. We're going to take our first break of the night. We're going to play Michaela's Wonders. We're going to come back with This Week in Wrestling History, and we're going to talk the Royal Rumble. Because Triple H right now, you's a dumb motherfucking named kid.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Girl, Welcome to Wondering About WWE. I'm Michaela, and we are just wondering about WWE, SmackDown, Saturday Night Main Event, and Royal Rumble predictions. Where do I start? Well, we're going to start off with a very big message to wrestling fans. Let me pull out my glasses. There is a thin line from intelligent wrestling fans to idiotic wrestling fans. And as we already know, me, other people, and my dad are what we call an intelligent wrestling fan. My oldest brother is an idiotic wrestling fan. And I don't not really hating. It's just the type of people who pay attention, can understand things, can read things the correct way. My brother cannot, my dad and me can. While on that topic, I think SmackDown was not that good. I think SmackDown was boring and very random. The whole Jimmy Uso and Kevin fight, Damian Priest, I think SmackDown was really random and it's really not worth talking about. The reason why it's on the topic we're talking about is because the whole Naomi and Bianca little interaction they had. She was like, and if I don't win, obviously you're gonna win. And Naomi was like, well, I am gonna win. But if I don't win, which I am, you're gonna win. Like, Naomi, I don't know if you realize you don't really win anything. And as much as I love you, you don't win. Then we have Saturday Night Live main event. It was, I think, Rhea's first title match, having a title. And I really had this feeling that she was going to lose because of Liv. So I'm really glad she won. And that's probably the only really thing I liked about main event. I think the Sheamus and Braun Breaker match was amazing. But it was a 4 out of 10 because Jey Uso lost. He should not have lost that match. It was dumb. He hit him with like 3 special moves, 5 special moves. Gunther hits him with 2 finishers in a sitting and he loses. Jey Uso, you can do better than that. Like, I'm just disappointed. I did not really like Saturday night main event as much as I liked the other one. And then we have my Royal Rumble predictions. I think Charlotte Flair is going to win the Royal Rumble, the Women's Royal Rumble. And if it's not Charlotte, then Bianca. But I think something with Bianca and Naomi is just going to go off the edge a little bit, and Bianca's going to lose. I want her to win. I love Bianca. I want her to win, get another title shot, because it's been too long. But I don't think she's going to win. I think Charlotte Flair is going to win the Women's Royal Rumble. Now, for the Men's Royal Rumble, I think it's either going to be Roman Reigns or CM Punk. Those are my picks. Do I have to elaborate? No, not really. But I really think Charlotte's going to win. It's like going to be her first time back. But it all also depends on which entry she is. I think she's going to be entry number 2 or 1. I think she's going to come into the match pretty early and just demolish everyone. That's just my opinions. Those are my predictions and stuff. Oh, I also think Cody's obviously going to win his match, but he shouldn't. Kevin should win. And those are my Royal Rumble predictions. You just hope you're intelligent wrestling fans, because like some idiots like my oldest brother, people are not. And it's actually shocking to me. But you guys know I can't really talk about it all like this, so let's go back over to the real Tribal Chief.
Yo, 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 it's crime time. EST. Soul Man, Rocky Johnson. It's the Honky Tonk Man. NWO. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? UPR and Around the Blocks give to you This Week in Wrestling History with King Von.
What's up, everybody? It's King Von Jr., the Victorious Ones podcast and Perfect Flex Talk Radio, here to give you the week in wrestling history. On January 26, 2020 was the return of Edge. I'd rather call him Edge instead of Cope. Made his return to the WWE for the first time in 9 years, and that was the same night that Drew McIntyre won the Royal Rumble. And so, of course, on January 27th, 2013, the Royal Rumble took place in Phoenix, Arizona. And that night, John Cena won the Rumble, and The Rock ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign. On January 28th, 2007, Royal Rumble took place at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, home of the Spurs. And the Royal Rumble match itself came down to 2 Texans themselves, Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. Undertaker, as we mentioned before, Undertaker will go on to win the Royal Rumble that year, and go on to win the Royal Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 23. And so as far as that's concerned, and of course, as far as on January 29th, 2006, the Royal Rumble took place in Miami, and the Rey Mysterio won in honor of Eddie Guerrero. And so, and of course, same day in 2017. The Royal Rumble San Antonio took place again. This time, Randy Orton had won it for the second time. On January 30th, 2005, the Royal Rumble took place in Fresno, and Batista eliminated John Cena to win it. January 31st, 2010, the Royal Rumble took place in Atlanta, and that was when Edge had won the Royal Rumble. going to become the world heavyweight champion. As far as birthdays, January 26th, Mercedes Moné or Sasha Banks turns 33. January 28th, Sheamus turns 47. January 29th, Hardcore Holly turns 62. January 30th, Becky Lynch turns 38. January 31st, Fit Finlay turns 67. And Brian Crush Adams, the late great Crush, will turn 62. And as you week in wrestling history, Mike Knoxxx, back to you.
Yo, it's crime time. EST, Soul Man, Rocky Johnson. It's the Honky Tonk Man, NWO. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? UPR and Around the Blocks give to you This Week in Wrestling History with King Von.
Hey, this is Matthew Brittle, the King of Bros, and you're listening to the Mike Knoxxx Show on Unpopular Review, bro.
Oh, first of all, y'all, I love my daughter. Damn, she's too much like me. She's just too much like me. You can't talk about your family like that, people. Okay? You can't do that. All right? And never forgetting, always remember.
Breaking news. This just in. The thoughts and opinions of Mike Knoxxx solely belong to Mike Knoxxx and does not represent Unpopular Reviews Wrestling in any way. Now back to the show for the intelligent wrestling fans.
And I played that clip to just say this as I go at these comments. Okay? And George, come in here. Come on. Let me sit you right here on my lap. Because it says something in the comments that makes no sense. Chicago hasn't seen a championship team since the Bulls in the 90s. Well, that's a fucking lie. Because the Cubs won the World Series. That's a fucking lie because Chicago Sky won the WNBA championship. So get your facts straight before you come at my city, my other city. Okay? Let's not do that. Okay? Because you're wrong. All right? You're just dead wrong. And yes, I'm not gonna be embarrassed if the Eagles lose to the Chiefs. You know why? Because I don't embarrass myself. I can't be embarrassed. It doesn't work that way. All right. I took my shirt off several times. I go to the beach without my shirt. Have y'all seen my wife? Oh, I'm winning no matter even if I'm losing. Okay. I got a pretty fine ass wife. I got pretty ass children. I'm winning. Okay. But as I did say, and I'm gonna say it again, if you want to put your money where I know my mouth is, pause. You can do that because the Eagles will win the Super Bowl. I guarantee it. And I'm so sure about it, George, that if I'm wrong, you can come take over the Mike Knoxxx Show that following Monday. How about that? Oh, now who's talking big gang? Now who's talking bang, bang, chili, chili, willy, willy? I will crip walk on that ass. We ain't afraid of Patrick, my homeboy. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him.
You all heard it here, folks.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting. Fernando, since when is it bad to have a long-term dominating world champion reign? Did y'all have the same energy when Stone Cold, The Rock, Goldberg, and HH had their long title runs? Again, Fernando, different times, different folks. We just got Roman having the belt for almost 3 years. I'm not against long title runs. I'm against long title runs when the reign they're on is boring.
Yeah.
That's what my thing is. With Roman, I know, and so I'm talking about my best friends, my son's godfather cannot stand Roman Reigns. I think Vinny don't like Roman Reigns for what it's worth. People say his title reign was boring. To me, when you're the number one thing on TV every single week, whether you're wrestling or you're not wrestling, like fans will say they hate Lesnar because he's a part-timer. I don't give a fuck he's a part-timer because when he shows up, he's the main timer. When he's on. So I don't care about part-timers. And listen, you're talking to a wrestling fan who's been a wrestling fan for over 40 years. I understand wrestling long-time storyline. Gunther is just fucking boring. To me. That's all I'm saying. He's boring as fuck to me. All right. What's we got here? Go Cowboys. Get your punk ass out of here. Go Cowboys. We know the Cowboys going. The Cowboys, if the NFL had a lottery, is where the Cowboys would be, Vinny. They'd be in the fucking NFL lottery. Okay.
To leave Dallas?
Huh?
To leave Dallas because they have a horrible owner and a horrible quarterback?
A terrible owner and a subpar quarterback. Somebody gonna say to me, well, he was a 4th round pick. So what? Y'all gave that man all that money? His mama named Dakota. I'm gonna call him Dakota.
For you both. Who's worse? Aaron Rodgers
or Jerry Jones?
Dak Prescott. Who's worse?
I
Because
think
they're both pretty bad.
As much as I hate A-Rod is a Super Bowl winning quarterback, and to me might be one of he will not go down as the greatest quarterback of all time, but I think he will go down in the greatest quarterbacks list of all time as far as his skills were concerned. That as Stephen A. Smith, that Bill was a bad man. At least he was. Used to be. Right. And it's okay. True stars, unless your name is LeBron James, because he's the outlier, all diminish. All Joe Montana wasn't the same. Elway wasn't the same. They all fall short unless you're, well, you know what? I can't say that because LeBron and Tom Brady, right? But we're also talking about modern technology where nutrition is different. Medicine is different. So those kind of things take place. But moving on, preacher, young lady, your opening line saying is all. I wonder about, no, stop it. Don't tell her to preach her stuff. All right. She called her older brother an idiot. All right. Ain't funny. Don't condone that shit. All right. Leon checks in. Mike, Eagles versus Chiefs is like Roman versus Cody for you. You trying to say the Chiefs is Roman Reigns? Because I don't like that scenario. But I get it. You're right, technically. But you know what? I didn't want Cody to finish his story, so no, fuck that. We're not Cody Rhodes. All right? But I did put that picture together, so I'm going to show it again. You like that, Vinny? It's time for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles to finish the story, baby.
Yep.
They gotta finish the story. They gotta finish it. It has to be done in New Orleans. Now, moving on, because we ain't got all day. All right. I did a lot of things, a lot of speaking today, Honeybee. I'm really involved. I hope you really tweeted out what I said about Triple H in that Mello Hayes thing. And make sure you tag Mello, because he is getting the shaft. And I ain't something kind of some of y'all like. All right. He is getting it. It's like straight, no Vaseline. They're not even spitting on the motherfucker. Okay. Okay. Right. So the Royal Rumble is this Saturday.
How you deal with this, Honeybee? How you deal with this all the time?
I'm still getting used to it, but I'm, at the end of the day, it's like it's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
She has a sucking ear shirt on. Fuck out of here.
Sucking ears.
Right? Yeah, fuck out of here with that.
Hey, put that Patriots back on.
I'd rather see the Patriots jersey than because listen, and I say this, if anybody know their football, my owner, Jeffrey Lurie, idolized the Patriots organization, and he's kind of made us in their image. We have the best roster in football. Okay, point blank. I'd have been more afraid to play the Ravens again and Buffalo Bills than I am to pay the Chiefs. I'm just being honest. They do not scare me for shit because they barely win their games. We don't barely win. We got Saquon Barkley. All right, simple as that. Hey, New York, how you doing? Your city's so fucking stupid. Y'all put the Empire State Building green. Saquon Barkley whoop that ass. But this Saturday, y'all, is the Royal Rumble. Let's go ahead and give y'all our picks and our opinions about the Royal Rumble. Shut up with this terrible. Now here it is. You was at Royal Rumble last year, Vinny, wasn't you? You go to Tampa? We didn't meet up with you. Okay, you wasn't there, but we went there last year. Triple H's booking stays to be 5 matches, right? And this Royal Rumble, technically, it's only 4 matches, right? But technically, it's 5. Right? There's four booked, but this one counts as a 2 out of 3 falls match. So instead of it being a 1 match, it's actually 2.
Yeah.
You could have easily threw the Street Profits in here. You could have easily threw Pretty Deadly in here. You could have easily made this a fatal 4-way 2 out of 3. I think that'd have been more entertaining than seeing the Motor City Machine Guns, they were TNA. For what it's worth. I'm not just like a consultant in the sense of them being bums. They're not. I do, however, think they'd be better getting over on NXT to have that kind of crowd get behind them and then have moved them up. But when you're that over as wrestling, you can't really keep them down there like that. Mm-hmm. So you got them going against DIY, who I also think is just sucks. The best thing about DIY is this. Shout out to DC the Collector for this belt, but it's how my man Gargano holds the title. I love how he just hugs it. Yeah, he just hugs that belt. That's the best about them. But I got Motor City Machine Guns winning this title at the Royal Rumble, getting that pop in that crowd, trying to get them over with that crowd. I'm gonna start with you first, Honeybee, and then go to you, Vince LaSpada for Raw show. Who you got winning this match?
I think so. I think they might get the belts back again, unless DIY do some shady underlining cheating stuff. I can see that the titles changing hands, but then again, it's WWE. They may not do that.
Are you in the church or out of the church? Pick a winner.
I am picking a winner.
You didn't. You said I think, but maybe.
It's either or. it's a yes for this.
Okay, that is a yes.
It is a yes.
Big Venomous Vinny, who you got winning this match?
I love to see DIY retain, but I also would love to see Triple H take both, but all 4 of these guys and send them back to NXT and squad for all of them, take the belts and make them free again.
Make them free, because I'm free balling. All right, for my commando people out there. All right, then we go to the ladder match. Oh, both belts are up there. They're hanging. So that's mean on today if they show up, because it's Raw and everybody shows up on Raw when they want to. And SmackDown on Friday, right? Neither one of these guys should be carrying a title because they hung them in San Antonio. So they should be traveling, hanging on the air all the way from San Antonio to that horrible place called Indianapolis. I'm sorry, people in Indianapolis. Just who wants to go to Indianapolis? You know, she lived there and left twice. It's like LeBron leaving Cleveland. Who the fuck wants to go to Cleveland? Hey, y'all, I'm going to Cleveland for vacation. Really? Sorry for your damn luck. All right. But in this, I'm going to say it. I know I'm wrong. I'm probably going to get it wrong in the predictor because when I like to talk wrestling, I don't like to be the intelligent wrestling fan in this. I want to pick with my heart. Kevin Owens should win this fucking match. Yeah. And so I'm going for Kevin fucking Owens. I'm going to get to your comments in a second because I seen somebody put that what was it that I saw? Obi Finney, Obama, O'Finney was more over than Jacob Fatu. You crazy. You are the fan base don't even compete. There's the NXT fan base that he's super over, and I think Obama O'Finney is the future of black wrestling, but he's in NXT right now. He's not more over than Jacob Fatu, not even close. I'm going with Kevin fucking Owens in this one. Who you got, Honeybee?
I'm going with Kevin too. Like I said, I really want Kevin to win this title. Like he has to, if not to this weekend, within the next few months. Like it only makes sense. Now, then win. Just a little bit. Just give us a little bit. Just a tiny bit. That's it.
Cody's had the belt since Mania.
Since Mania. And Mania's almost here. So
and guess what? And I'm gonna say this to that comment earlier. Telling me to cut you off, honey, but I'm sorry. His title reign has been more entertaining than Gunther's. I give it that. It ain't like I'm tired of Cody's run. I just think Kevin Owens should win. That's all. I'm sorry. Go finish with your soliloquy.
No, but yeah, I want Kevin to win this wholeheartedly. So we shall see. But he probably won't.
Venomous Vinny, La Spaza Stakes. Who you got in this one?
I'm going with Cody. I don't see Kevin winning this belt. I don't see them switching this before Mania.
Why you gotta make me? Why you gotta hurt my feelings?
Listen. As much as you both want to think that Kevin Owens is going to win this belt and be from your heart, I get it because there's a lot. Listen. I would love to see John Cena win the Royal Rumble, but
hey, we're gonna talk about that in a second.
Just not going to happen.
Hold that thought.
I'm going with Cody.
Hold that thought. All right, we got Cody. We're going to see that as well. Then we go to the women's Royal Rumble. And let me just say this to my little baby girl upstairs again. I love you, Michaela. Charlotte Flair is not going to be an early participant in this match. The girl ain't wrestled in damn near 2 years, okay? She might be 30 or that infamous number 23. I will just say that much. I'm going to tell you who I have in my final 4 and then my winner. Right, we did the SmackDown show this past Saturday because Dice Man and the Mark Vic couldn't make the show. So it was me, myself, not Vic, and not Dice Man. Executive consultant took over the show, and I gave him a Stephen A. Smith answer. I'm not going to tell you who I think you're going to win. You got to tune in to Monday. My son, no bullshit, asked me today, Dad, who's winning the Royal Rumble? You better listen to the Mike Knoxxx Show. I ain't telling you. And that's my son. So you had to wait too. So here it is. My final 4 women: Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, and Nia freaking Jax. Now, here's the thing. I kind of have a question mark on Nia, right? Because I want to say, I'm not sure if Alexa Bliss is really coming back. I know they say that's the rumor. I'm not sure for sure if even Becky Lynch is coming back. I'm not even sure if Asuka's coming back. If any of those women are showing up, then I will instantly remove Nia Jax, who's not my winner anyway, okay, to this. My winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, 2-time winner, Bianca Belair. BGM. Oh, BGM. We had George. BEM. Woo, BGM. Hold on. But Charlotte Flair, the greatest women's wrestler of all time, will not win the Royal Rumble because she will win the title at Elimination Chamber. That's my opinion. Oh, look at George. Okay, I got you, George. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, baby girl. You took the little cut downstairs. My kid like to come in the background when I do the of all time part. She's yelling at me from upstairs, y'all. They can't hear you. Okay. My winner, Bianca Belair, to win the Royal Rumble. Honeybee, who you got, girl?
Okay, so I have in my top 4, I definitely have Charlotte, Bianca, Jade, and it's a toss-up.
Oh, Jade Cargill comes back and she's a top 4? Okay. So I ain't going to talk about the intriguing part because unfortunately we have a prediction show. Vinny, we have a prediction show this Thursday? I don't know. No, we are or not.
I believe so.
You believe so? Okay. So make sure you guys come back on Thursday for the real prediction show. This is Mike Knoxx's thoughts from the Mike Knoxxx crew, joined by Venomous Vinny from the Raw crew, Rated R Superstar Show. I do think Naomi interferes with Bianca somehow. Jade comes back. It's all I think the women this might be the best Royal Rumble of all time between both men and women. That's just my opinion. It's so much intrigueness. That's not even a word. Fuck it. I just made it up. Intrigueness in this match that I can't. Don't laugh at me, woman. Okay, that's there. But go ahead. Continue, Honeybee. I'm sorry. It's that damn sucking ears and that shitty Patriot shirt you got on. Keep fucking with me. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's gonna be a toss-up between Asuka or Jordynne Grace. I think Jordynne Grace is probably gonna be in the Rumble.
Jordynne Grace will probably be in the Rumble, but would she win the Royal Rumble? That's the thing.
Not win it, but she will be in it again. But who I have winning, I was gonna give it to Charlotte. But with you saying she might, win the title at Elimination Chamber, why not give it to Jordynne?
Jordynne Grace, again, if Jordynne Grace wins the title next Monday, you're in charge of the show and not me. Venomous Vinny, who you got? Who's your final 4 and who you got winning the Women's Royal Rumble?
My final 4, I got Bayley, I got Charlotte, I got Becky, and I got Bianca. I got 4 of them. Winning the Rumble, I'm taking Charlotte.
All right, Charlotte Flair. I mean, just for your sake, and those who hate it, and my daughter got mad at me. Without me playing the audio clip, I'm gonna play that first.
Charlotte Flair is the greatest women's wrestler of all time.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Charlotte Flair is the greatest women's wrestler of all time. So for my kids. All right, moving on, y'all. Men's Royal Rumble. They will end the show. The ladies will open the show just like last year, in my opinion, because there's more intrigue this year with this Royal Rumble. Probably the most stacked Royal Rumble in the history of Royal Rumbles, to be honest, from Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, Cena coming back. Okay, Roman freaking Reigns, who I think announced tonight, which Freckle Sensei, fuck you and your beautiful girlfriend, because he's at Raw tonight and I'm here at home, and it's okay. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to spend that money for those seats. Y'all can kiss my derriere. Okay, but I think Roman tonight announces that he's going to be on Raw, and that's how changes are going on. It was rumor already with with Netflix people wanting big people on Raw, so that's why this transfer portal has been opened up. So, but my final 4: the Tribal Chief, Seth freaking Rollins. I didn't say his name again to play the damn game. That shit. Get it down. Hear that shit. Just stop it. Thank you.
I just read something.
Okay, you hold that thought. Okay. CM Punk and Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, Cena is my final 4. I said it a couple of weeks ago. Roman Reigns does not win the Royal Rumble because it's just my fantasy booking. If y'all can all these years still want Sting versus Taker, I still want Rock versus Roman. Okay. The Rock will interfere and stop Roman Reigns from winning the Royal Rumble. Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, Cena is still not my pick. I think CM Punk wins the Royal Rumble the way he should have won it, in my opinion, last year. That's my final four. That is my winner. John Cena will get other chances. He already kind of mentioned those in the press conference that, you know, he got Elimination Chamber. And if you be honest, they advertised him coming back to Elimination Chamber way before they even told him he was going to be in the Royal Rumble. That they did with John Cena. So that's, you know, that got me right there. But that's my final four. That's my pick. What you got, Honeybee?
Final four for me would be Roman, CM Punk, Seth, and probably Drew.
Are you reading this from that? Oh, I just got something. Are you cheating?
No, that was something different. Okay. But no, that's just me. But I personally, I want the final two to be CM Punk and Drew. And I want somehow, some way, CM Punk wins it. But I also want Drew to win it. So those, just between those two, you can either get a good storyline with CM Punk going for the title, you can get an even better storyline with Drew, knowing that he has a one-way ticket to go after whoever. Either or would be great for me.
What you got, Venomous Vinny?
I think you got Rock and Roman.
You think Rock joins the Royal Rumble?
I know he's in the Royal Rumble. I think he's gonna be either 30 or he's gonna be like 28. So I think it's gonna be Rock and Roman, Punk and Cena, and I'm taking CM Punk.
CM Punk, we both got Punk winning, just a different final four. I would love to see the Rock in there because that still gives you what I thought. Anyway, that gives that. Again, it's something about the Rock's. We talked about it before the Netflix special about the Rock putting that video out about being the high chief. I know that may sound a little corny to some people. The tribal chief is a high chief. No, there's a difference. There's a hierarchy.
There's a difference. Yeah.
There's a hierarchy. There's a difference. So I do think that was, you know, breadcrumbs, if you will, being led by the Rock and other kind of good things. I hope you're right, Ben. If he showed up at the Royal Rumble, I'm gonna flip my lid the way I did when Shawn Michaels came out on Monday. But I
also think, and I thought this for the last 3 years. I also think the women's Royal Rumble was way better than the men's. I don't.
Oh, the last few years it definitely has been, I think, as well.
And here's the thing: we know of some people that are returning. There's really, I mean, honestly, there's really nobody that I think is going to. I think you're going to get the same boring ass people coming into the Rumble. Like
for the men's Royal Rumble.
Yeah, you're not getting Big Daddy Cool Diesel. You're not getting Edge. You
just said we got Cena, right? We got Punk.
But we
got Roman. When last time Roman Reigns been in a Royal Rumble? Okay, you got Seth. You just said the Rock's going to show up.
I know, but I get it. But I mean, listen. I'm telling you this right now. You know, you're going to get a pop from Alexa comes out. You're going to get a pop if Jordan Grace gets in. You're going to get a pop from Charlotte Flair. I mean,
I don't think you get a pop for Jordan Grace. That's just
you don't think so?
No,
I would
because she was there last year. Because she was there last year.
And we'll do it again.
And they know that they gave the secret away already. Her signing with her crying, leaving TNA Impact already.
She already signed.
Yeah, she already
signed. Yeah, that came out last week. So that's surprising. You'll get. And I think women. I agree with you with the women because you got the possibility of Becky Lynch come back who signed her new 3-year contract. Right. You have the rumor about Alexa Bliss being ready. You have the rumor about Asuka being ready. I definitely think, like I said, this is the best year for both to me. This is my second favorite pay-per-view. Because it's always going to be WrestleMania for me, but without the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania doesn't mean shit, right? They go together. They're like a hand in glove. If the shoe don't fit, we must have quit, right? But before we got out of here, real fast, the new segment we want to bring back that I stole from the short segment, and that is blind rankings. How does that work? Blind rankings work as simple as this. I'm going to name a random. And this week we're going to do top tag teams of all time. I had a question on this about who's the greatest tag team era, and I'm going to name them. You have the choice to put them between 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Once you place them in that order, you cannot remove them no matter who I come out with next. So think about it very careful. Don't know what I'm going to say. That's what makes the beauty of the game. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and bring in my man Vaughn into the program.
What's up?
Get it right. Give me a second. Can find this shit. Nope, I don't like that one. That's trash. Don't like that one. That's trash too. Don't like that one. That's even more trash. Fuck it. Where did Vinny go? Did Vinny still? He's still here. Okay. There we go. All right. Blind rankings. All right. And got to put Honeybee to the top because, ladies first. All right. Number 1 tag team I'm naming right now. Let's just say the Outsiders, Hall and Nash. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, Honeybee. She's like, that's before my time.
You know damn well that's before my time. So I'm putting them at 5. Don't even do that to me.
Well, it's gonna be a lot you're gonna have like that, unfortunately, because that's the best tag teams. Who you got in this one, King Vaughn Jr.?
I'm gonna have to put them at 5 just because I think it's gonna be bigger.
At 5 as well. The outside is Venomous Vinny.
I'm gonna put him at 3.
I think that's a great spot, Vinny, because my second right now on that list will be the Straight Profits. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh,
Honeybee?
why don't you put them in there?
Because it's called blind rankings.
Number 3.
Number 3. Look at Vinny like shit. That's what makes blind rankings fun when you don't know what I'm gonna say next. Okay. King Vaughn, what you got? Honeybee got 3 for the Street Profits.
I'm gonna have to go with 3 as well.
3 as well. Venomous Vinny?
5.
I knew that was gonna be 5 for you. I already kind of knew it.
5.
All right.
No, they couldn't lace the Heart Foundation's boots if they tried.
That's so great that you just said that because I was gonna say them next.
Fucking
but I'm
A.
not. I'm not. Demolition.
Oh God! Great fucking tag team. Are you kidding? One of the fucking best.
All right. I'm gonna go Demolition. What you got with this one, Honeybee? She's like, who? Here comes the axe, and here comes the smasher. Demolition. They are the longest reigning tag team of all time before you had the New Day. No, I'm sorry, not them.
They're not the longest anymore. The Usos.
The Usos were. Right. Who you got them at, Honeybee?
Number 4.
Number 4, Vaughn.
I got him at 4.
Venomous Vinny.
Oh God!
Come on.
Tough decision.
Well, it's tough because I know he's gonna do it to me. I know somehow, way or another, I'm gonna get fucked with the next pick. So I guess I'll put him at 4.
Okay. All right. Next, the one-man power trip. Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The one-man power trip.
Why you do this to me?
Because it's fun.
Oh my God.
What I got left? 2 and 1. I'll put them at 1.
Okay, good one. Vinny. King Vaughn.
I am nervous about who you're gonna have as the last. This is gonna be a troll right now. I will put them. I might put them at number 2.
And number 2, wow, that means your number 1's going to be trash, maybe. Who knows? Venomous Vinny, who you got? This way you placed them at on this one.
Vaughn, you're killing me, Vaughn. Can we go back and switch?
Nope.
It's locked in.
It's lock it in. Come on.
Vaughn. I hope you're fucking right, bro. I really do. I hope you're right, bro. I'm going 2.
Number 2, that's a shame because the last tag team I've been holding this one from the beginning, the Quebecers.
Oh,
wow.
So Honeybee got number 2. You and King Vaughn Jr. got the Quebecers as the number 1 tag team.
Man.
I don't even know who that is.
The Rougeau brothers.
I mean, listen, they were a good tag team.
They were a great tag team.
But they're not.
No.
I'll tell you what.
No.
If you told me what my top 5 tag teams of all time is,
they would not be there.
Of course not.
No,
of course
I
not.
put the Heart Foundation on there.
For me, in not blind ranking way, I would go for me, and I don't put a particular order right now because it's too on the spot. I would go Heart Foundation. I would go the British Bulldogs. I would go the Steiner Brothers. I would go the Usos, and I would go probably, and of course, Legion of Doom. That's just me, and that's just a random quick 5 for me.
Sound about right.
Somewhere in there. So before we got here, let's answer a couple more questions before we got here because I know everybody when you get up out of here. Tony, Clown Con, I love your name and your picture. Boy, that is some kinky shit going on in that picture with Mercedes Mo.
That's Mercedes.
That is a great ass picture, yo.
Yeah.
I gotta say it. Damn! That picture is great. Today is the Chinese Lunar New Year, and I am here to wish all you good health, good luck in the year of the snake. I appreciate
that. Yeah, that's hilarious.
What the fuck? What happened to the War Warriors? It's not.
That's my question.
It was a random blind. Listen, that's what blind rankings. That's what it's an entertainment portion. It's not everybody can put their top 5. Of course, you would put the War Warriors, you put the Steiners in there. I would think anyway, in your real top 5. But it was a blind rankings. I wanted to throw some curveballs out there. So that's what I did. Yours and Mike
definitely did.
Sure did.
Absolutely. She signed a 3-year contract. Absolutely. That is known. Trust me. I don't do this a lot, but yes, she re-signed with the company. I hate when the picture up there like that. Somebody get that picture out of here. There it is. I hate when they come up, you can't see somebody's face. They put your numbers in there. Dudley's would be number 1 on your list. Street Profits would be number 5. Damn, Mike comes out the gate with the outsiders. Okay, you got to. Okay, Alexa Bliss is in a contract dispute, so she will not be there. Fernando says, "Hey, wait and go see about that." Malachi Black will be in the Rumble. He cannot be in the Rumble because his 90-day no compete clause with AEW, unless they paid for it, is still under. So you may see him somewhere close to Mania, but not at Royal Rumble unless again they bought that contract out from him. He's talking surprise superstars in the Rumble. Jordan is getting a huge pop. Again, here's why I say she won't get a huge pop, guys. Right? I'm being honest with you. And I hate to be the executive consultant here. Nobody knows who the fuck she is.
No.
Okay? I'm not saying when I say, I hate when somebody says that because I am somebody, right?
Last year when she was at the Royal Rumble and she was
there last year.
I was a fan.
She did not get a pop. She did not get a pop.
She didn't get a pop because nobody knew her. But after that, I was introduced to her. Now I'm a fan. So when she does show up, I'm definitely going to pop for her.
Oh, I'm not saying you're not going to cheer for her. But again, if this going to have, 61,000 plus people in there, 3,000 people cheering is not a pop. That's all I'm saying.
I get you.
That's all I'm saying. People understand what a pop is, right? Just because out of 61,000, I'd be generous. 15,000 cheer for her. That's not a pop. And a 61,000 stadium. It's not a pop, right? That's the 15 smart wrestling fans who watch more than just one product and know who she is.
Is this going to be the biggest stadium they've been in or no?
No. And I like this too. And I saw this a long time ago, DC, that because The Rock having those executive powers, he would be 31 and be a first time that they did that. I think that's unique. You think this shit's over? Then all of a sudden, The Rock's final boss music hits and he comes out. That's big boss shit. Christopher says he got Jonathan, Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, Cena winning the Royal Rumble. The Rock is not going to be in the Royal Rumble. George says, my final 4 again, he has in the Women Royal Rumble is Roxanne. I had Roxanne Perez. I was very close to putting Roxanne Perez there. I was very close to putting her there. I like that pick, Christopher. Bailey, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch is my winner. Winner being Charlotte Flair. Roman, Seth, and Jacob. I think Jacob will have a great showing. I think Jacob shows up 1 or 2 and has that Brock Lesnar kind of, when Roman Reigns, he just beating everybody's ass. Mm-hmm. He's just toasting everybody out himself. So I'm going to end this show right there, guys. I've gone over about 18 minutes that we like to go over. So I appreciate all your time and your energy. I want to thank Venomous Vinny from the Raw Rated R Review Show that came on tonight. And speaking of the Rated R Review Show and other shows we have here on Unpop Review Wrestling. Let me get that up. Did we take it out of here? Did somebody remove it? Oh, there it is. Okay. We got all things for all people wrestling right now. You're tuning into the Mike Knoxxx Show each and every single Monday at 6 o'clock. Immediately following Monday Night Raw, come check out the Rated R, because they get nasty and Rated R. Okay. Raw Review Show with Venomous Vinny, Executive Consultant, Big Daddy Cool, Steve. And we also got the NXT show, that new crew, no longer just the wrestling doll herself, Bad Guy Jack, now being joined by Freckle Sensei, and then come in for Wednesdays. They trying to scoop you, honeybee. They want you. All the elite women wrestling on Wednesdays. I love it. Then top 5, I think we're getting rid of it. We don't know, but this week we do know we have the prediction show for Royal Rumble, and then come back on Saturday for the Friday SmackDown review show with the team. Hopefully we got Dice Man back to Zia Silent and Vic be back for that as well. Guys, it's been a great show. I appreciate you guys coming on. Vinny coming on. Go Birds. And just like I want to do it because y'all don't like it, I'm gonna say fuck you and I love you anyway. EAGLES, because we're beautiful. No, hey, my name used to be Honey Bee. I still love my wife laughs at me. Carrie Hilson's Pretty Girl Rock. I say, yeah. I'm like, my name is Carrie. I love it, y'all. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful, baby. Well, you call a grown man? Why? If the real GOAT, Muhammad Ali, can call himself beautiful, then why can't Mike Knoxxx? All right? Mm-hmm. So do me a favor, y'all. Do not wake up tomorrow morning and say to yourself, I love me some me and don't love God. That is crazy. We are out of here. We see y'all next week, y'all. Or actually, we'll see y'all on Sunday, because we do review shows on Sunday, so I apologize. Honey B, I'll talk to you backstage to that momentarily, all right? We see all this weekend Royal Rumble review show, y'all. Peace.
Lose it, bite my tongue for no one. I put you on blast. So all the news channels, y'all can kiss my ass. YouTube or Google me, turn it up and play it. Cause many people think it, I just had the balls to say.
Drums, please.
Viewers may find the following video disturbing.
This ain't nothing but healthy conversation.
Yeah. Perfect Plex Radio. We about to go live on him. Mike Knoxxx. That's with 3 X's cause he's hardcore. Are y'all ready? We about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go! At the money, now you're on. What you getting in? Perfect Plex Radio, got them listening. Mike Knoxxx, from Cena to The Rock, or whatever wrestler is hot. News and interviews, it's a one-stop shop. Matter of fact, let me give you more choices. You can call in and be the voice with the voiceless. So what you waiting on? Let's get it cracking. Let's talk wrestling, that's enough rapping. Perfect Plex Radio. Simply, we about to give y'all something special. You ready?